Hello everybody and welcome back to No Man's Sky. Cobalt Dale here, and I'm glad you guys tuned back in. I wanted to say before we kick things off, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to hit that goal of 300 subscribers, and I'll start using a live face cam on my live streams every week, Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Not to mention, you know, if I get you to subscribe, then you'll be notified when my videos come out. I drop a new live stream every Tuesday, and then I drop at least one video per week. I've been a little off on this because of this expedition here, but we finished phase 1 in the last episode, and we're going to continue along with the storyline into phase 2. We completed phase 1, we made it to the rendezvous point, but we haven't collected our reward for that yet, or our phase reward, which is the stealth paint customization and a poster set. The stealth paint is for our starships that we build or create. But we made it here, we got ourselves just a few materials. We ain't got much, we need to gather up more materials. We're looking at a couple of the other pieces of the phases that we've done, like phase 2. We've got one done here, which is a multi-tool class upgrade. We don't want to use that right yet until we get ourselves a halfway decent multi-tool. Maybe it'll upgrade it to an S class. We're trying to keep that going. That'll be in the second phase on our way to rendezvous 2. We got phase 3. We didn't get anything done in that. Phase 4 we didn't touch. And phase 5 we got a couple done. We got this one with the wriggling tax, still they hunger. We shot all those hungering tendrils, those big worms that pop out of the ground. We shot those, we got ourselves a little bit of nanites, we got ourselves a little bit of units, and we shot all those hazardous flora, which gave us another reward, which will give us, 3 starship inventory slots and nip-nip buds. We don't want to collect that nip-nip bud yet because that's gonna attract the sentinels and we could get attacked for that. Let's do this. If we collect the phase 1 rewards, it's going to give us 3 inventory slots. And if we're going to do that, let's at least do our spacesuit, right? We're not going to do the cargo, but we're going to do the technology. We should increase that a little bit. But I want to get through that. Yeah, we should be well on our way. So let's do this. We'll collect the rendezvous 1 rewards, and then we'll get on our way. There we go. Now we got these 3, so I'm going to start up here in the technology, and then we'll keep that moving. 1. Oh, look at there. Wants to miss that hole. I'm going to upgrade that hole right there. 1, and then there's 2, and here's 3. Now we got that set up in our exosuit. We didn't get a power hotspot, which kind of a drag, but that's all right. Let's look where we're doing some activated copper. We want to save this copper right here, this activated copper, because I know we'll need it for later. So let's take that and throw that back into our starship so we can have that for later. We do need to acquire, we do have some copper. We got some pure ferrite. That pure ferrite will help us with the copper so we can make more chromatic metal. So let's get that in there. Get some copper going, not the activated. Let's go over to our backpack. There it is. There we go. We'll throw the copper in there, and then we'll get some pure ferrite. We can get more pure ferrite along the way. Refiner has no fuel. We got to put some fuel in it. Whoopsie. There we go. Not to mention, I said we wanted to go back a solar system or 2. Because there was a couple planets that we missed along the ways that I didn't show you guys because I tried to hurry up and get here to the first rendezvous point. So we're going to backtrack a little bit. Look, we got this living slime. I don't think it's worth it, so I'm going to get rid of it. You guys can keep it and refine it. It does make nanites. I want to go back to another solar system. And let's run over here real fast. There we go. We got rendezvous 1 done first. All right, let's check these things, make sure we're not missing any nanites or anything like that, any of the goodies. Sometimes they respawn, sometimes they don't. Let's see. Nope. Not today, boys and girls. Come in here real fast and see if there's a plant. No, there's not. Not even the stock trade. Okay. So we can get, scan some plants, scan some rocks, do all that happy stuff. We got to scan all them plants. Not to mention it helps us make units. Oh, what do we got going on here? What multi-tool do we have? I forgot what multi-tool we have, boys and girls. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we're not even making that much. We're making flora and fauna. So plants and animals is where we make our money from. So we got to get some better upgrades for our multi-tool as well. Scan some rocks. I don't understand why our multi-tool is not giving us the bonus for the plants. That's odd. And I'm trying something different out with my audio here today. So if you guys hear anything funny or crackling in the video, just let me know in the comments and I'll try to fix it. I know what I did, so if I have to take something out, I know exactly what it is. But I'm trying to reduce a little bit of the pop inside my videos. Just little minor adjustments. We're trying to get the audio fixed in my computer system, and I think I know what some of the problems are. But you never know. We could always go a different route. You know what I'm saying? There we go. We're getting 24,000 for plants. That's what I was wondering. I thought we were. Look at all this cobalt we could get. We need some of that cobalt too. That's what helps us build batteries for our hazard protection. Here we go. I'm going to come over here real quick. Let's see what we got for cobalt in our inventory. We got 326 and a little bit of ionized cobalt. Yeah, we should mine up just a little bit before we get off this planet. We also need to collect the phase 1 reward, which we will do. I'm going to try and get through this as quickly as possible. I know you guys are probably watching everybody else and how they're faring through the expeditions. Me, I'm just doing a full playthrough walk along this way. You know, everybody sees what I can do. I'm not in a hurry. I don't do speed runs like Delta. I don't do speed runs like Jason Plays. Jason Plays is another great content creator. You know, I try to do my own thing. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm glad you're here if you do. But we're trying to make a little bit of headway here in this expedition, and we will get some of this stuff out of the way. I just want to gather up. Oh, what was that? I saw something. What was it? Looked like gold or something I saw there. Oh, it's marrow bulb. My bad. Thought it was something special. Not to mention we need to gather some carbon up. Ooh, look at there. Hazardous flora everywhere, boys and girls. Come on, grab that. Why is it not grabbing the hazardous flora? Do I not have... Oh, I need hazmat gauntlets. Wow, look at all that hazardous flora. Okay, somewhere along in one of the phases, we need to get hazmat gauntlets. I know it's there, so let's jump back in our ship real quick. I want to go through those phases and we'll find out exactly where that is. So let's collect our stealth paint for phase 1, and phase 1 is now complete. We'll get that out of the way. Let's go back in. Phase 2, attempt to raise a signal. We can collect a reward for our multi-tool inventory slots and a class upgrade. I don't want to do that right yet. I want to save that, and maybe we could find ourselves a little bit better of a multi-tool. Let's see. This one has prepackaged cloaking device unit for our multi-tool, which don't mean nothing to me. I don't like using the cloaking device. It's not that important. Specialized warp blueprints and storm crystals for this one. Time on our free prepackaged scatter blaster unit, supreme scatter blaster upgrade, shell greaser plans. That'll help us with our multi-tool when we're fighting sentinels. Steel whispering eggs. There it is. We need to get whispering eggs, which are 4 of 16. So that's what we need to do. We need to jump out here, boys and girls, and I'm going to show you how to get these things. I think I showed you guys once before in one of my series. Okay, let's find the main door on this building, because there's all kinds of whispering eggs around this building, right? So here's the door. What I'm going to do, let's go inside, see if we can gather up some goodies in here first. This is our safe zone for when we start grabbing those whispering eggs, and then the monstrosities come out to attack us. And then we need to run around the building as quickly as possible. Ooh, look at there. Hazardous flora hanging from the ceiling got us. Be aware when you're walking around in these buildings. That hazardous flora will get you. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. These little whispering eggs are dangerous. So I'm gonna shoot one, we're gonna collect it, and then we're gonna run around the building as fast as we can to get to the other side. This way they can't attack us. Let's heal ourselves with the life support gel. There we go. And let's get this on the road. Whoops, come on, come on. Are you serious? Run. Keep moving. There we go. We got to get a couple of these bad boys going. Don't stand still. Whatever you do, they will hit you, and it hurts when they do. There's another one. Keep going. Just keep moving. If it gets too hectic, you can always run inside and hide from them until they subside, and then you can start again. This is what I like to do. This will keep you going a little bit. They won't catch up to you as long as you're running. No big deal. Oh, you got us there. Keep running, keep running. Sometimes that button doesn't work too well, boys and girls. Let's, oh, we lost that one. Oh, our weapon charge is depleted. Let's get inside the building here real fast, and give me just a second. I got to make an adjustment real fast. All right, so I'll be right back, boys and girls. Okay, I just had to make sure that our internet was connected. We'll let the swarm subside. Look at that. Sometimes they run through the building, so you got to be careful. We'll let those guys go down. How many we get? We got 10 of them. Look, we got a couple crystals. So we need a few more. Let's see how many we need for our phase. What is it? 13 of 16. So we only need 3 more eggs, boys and girls. Here we go. The swarm is subsiding. So let's get back out here. All the monstrosities should be gone. There's an egg here. There's an egg there. Let's run around here and see if there's any more. There's our 3rd egg. And that should be all of the eggs, boys and girls. Oh, there's one extra one. So let's get this show on the road. I'm gonna get real close. We're gonna shoot it. Oh, weapons depleted. Forgot about that. Okay, here we go. Whoop. Grab that. Start running. There's none there. Run around the edge of the building. Shoot the next one. Shoot this one. Grab that. We got one more around the corner here. Uh-oh. Where is it? There it is. Now we can run around and go back in the building here real fast, and then we'll let them subside. Otherwise, you can jump up on top of the building. I don't care to. It's not my thing. If you got to hide from them on the top of the building, they can still shoot you with acid. So you got to be aware. They will keep attacking the building until they disappear or whatever. So I just hide out inside the building. The only way they can get you is through the door. So we're going to hang out here for just a second until they subside. Sorry about that. I had to get a little bit of a drink. So now we've got 15 whispering eggs, which is perfect. We can go into our backpack. Let's take that chromatic metal and throw that into our exosuit. We got that copper. Now let's take those larval cores that we got. There's 5. Where's the other one? The stack of 10. A stack of 10 larval cores gives you 500 nanites. So you can refine those for nanites, or you can sell them. As you see right there, the price is 698,000 units. That's pretty good for a stack of 10 for not doing too much work. But I want the nanites so we can collect another quest or another step in the phases. So we'll get that done and out of the way. We'll throw that into our inventory. There we go. That swarm is subsiding. So let's head back outside. We collected all the eggs. There we go. We completed another phase, which is perfect. We needed that. Good. Let's head back to our ship. We'll jump in here real fast. Now let's take a look. We're going to have to move some of our material around here. I want to make a little bit of room. We got that. We can throw that into our refiner, grind that up. We got 1 pure ferrite. That's not good. Got our sodium there, silver. We'll put that down here. There we go. We got these, throw that off to the side. This can go into our starship. Oh, look at there. We can move this stuff over. We filled in a few of those holes. So let's get some of this material moved around a little bit, boys and girls. This way we got ourselves some room so we can start storing our extra materials that we're going to be picking up. There we go. We'll stick that there. We're going to take these larval cores. We're going to sell these ones. So we'll throw them in the starship. There we go. So everything looks a little bit organized here. Let's see. Do we have anything in here? Oh, we got that gold. Let's throw that into our exosuit so we can save that there. Do not sell your hypnotic eye. Just a reminder. We'll throw this silver into our exosuit. The facium, we need that so we can make some stuff here after a little while. Take this gold, move this down here with the silver. Keep the gold and the silver together. That's my thing. The rusted metal, we can take that. We got a couple spots down here in the bottom that are open. So we'll leave that down there so it's out of the way, out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. There we go. Don't forget we need to use our planetary charts. Let's go into our phases now. So we don't want to collect that one. Let's go to phase 4, the quantum foam, which is a forbidden exosuit module and a forbidden multi-tool module. Those are your Sentinel multi-tool and exosuit upgrade chart things. You can stick those in there. We'll collect that. There we go. We got that one done. So we're getting other phases done. Whoops. Yeah, let's go back in here. Let's go into our starship. So we got a Sentinel weapons shard for our multi-tool. Now, ooh, we can do this. We'll stick this in here for now. Now we got this bolt caster. It's not upgraded, so let's take this. We'll put this down here. That supercharges our bolt caster, so it does a little bit more damage. So that's pretty good. Then we take this and stick this next to our bolt caster. Watch the damage over there. Nope, it didn't go up, but it does light up. And what that does is it gives us 1% more damage and takes 2% less time to reload. So now let's go back to our starship and get the exosuit upgrade. And we'll stick that in here as well. I do believe it either goes to our health or our hazard protection. No, it doesn't. No linear link ups with any of those, but we'll stick this down here. And what does that give us? Sprint distance of 11% and core health of 33%. So it gives us more health, which is perfect. So that works out for us. Let's go back in here and see we got phase 5 as well. We don't need to collect any of these things quite yet. We got phase 2 rewards. We got this one here, stirring the nest, where we collected all them eggs. What's that give us? Hazmat gauntlet plans, prepackaged paralysis mortar, which we desperately need, and a nutrient processor plans. So let's collect that. We're going to install those hazmat gauntlets right away. And we need to make a nutrient processor too. That'll help us to complete another phase. But we don't have quite the material for that yet, but watch. We'll get through this. Let's go back into our exosuit and we're going to put those hazmat gauntlets in, right? So we're going to install that and we're going to install that. Let's jump out, makes our little save. Whoops, let's get out of here. Jump out, make our little save. Where's that cave? As we were over here and all this hazardous flora, boys and girls, that I was trying to pick up, you can pick up from a distance now and it won't hurt you if you don't stand too close to it. This way we can pick up some of those extra supplies. Now I know there was some more right around here somewhere because we took off running and I was trying to get away from it. Where did it go? Let's see if I can see the hazardous flora. I know it was there. Little puffy plants, there they are right over there. Okay, let's grab these up because this will give us our oxygen and sodium, which helps us out big time. Not to mention, we need to scan a few creatures too. We're still trying to scan animals, and there's a plenty of them around here for us to scan. So we got to find those. Let's see where they're at. I mean, as soon as I run up the hill, they're all there. And then they disappear, right? Go figure. Uh-oh, well, look at there. We got a whole bunch of them. There we go, 68,000 per creature. That's nice. So let's get up here and see if we can't get a couple more. There's some birds. Hopefully we can get all the ones on this planet, and that will give us a nanite boost or a bonus. Hopefully we can get that. All right. I think we got most of the animals on this planet. Let's check our discoveries catalog. We got 5 of 7. What are the other 2? Rare ground always active and rare ground diurnal. Diurnal means they're out in the daytime. So let's check. Sometimes they'll pop in. It takes them a little while to phase in. See, there's one right there. That's the one that, or is that the worm? That's the worm. Oh, what a drag. There he is right there. There's the one always active. So we got one more to get. That was 129,000 units, boys and girls. That's pretty good. That's a good amount of money right there. So let's see. Hopefully we can find one more. Not to mention scanning plants and stuff. That helps us out as well. The rocks ain't paying off too well. That's okay. I know we need to get off this planet. What's that? Ancient data structure? We don't need to go over there. That just gives us nav data, that kind of stuff. Okay, let's get back to our starship. Wait, there's a plant we didn't scan. Look at that, an extra 24,000 units. You gonna pass up 24,000 bucks? I'm not. There we go. Let's jump in, jump out. We got those hazmat gauntlets, so now we can pick up that hazardous flora and different kinds of plants on the planet. We got a little bit more sodium nitrate. Let's take some of that sodium nitrate. We're going to throw that back into our refiner so we can refine that back down into regular sodium. This way we can make ourselves a nutrient processor, which will help us store plants and food materials later. And then we can collect that one with the nip-nip bud, and then we can put the nip-nip bud inside the nutrient processor and they'll never find it. So let's see, we need sodium, a hermetic seal, and 2 metal platings. Let's make a hermetic seal. That takes oxygen, 30 oxygen. And then we need to take 2 metal platings, which is 100 ferrite dust. Ooh, we're almost out of ferrite dust, boys and girls. That's not good. Let's make ourselves a nutrient processor. There we go. Now, let's go into our inventory. We don't have it there. Where is it at? In our starship. The Facium will go into the nutrient processor. The Hypnotic Eye will go in there as well. It saves a little bit of space if you want to do that. But me personally, I'm not going to put that in there. We're going to save that. So see, anything that goes into the nutrient processor can go in there, like carbon and chromatic metal, nanotubes, that kind of stuff. It'll go in there so you can refine it into a food. But now we can pick this up and put this into our inventory. As I'm going through this, I want to show you guys something before I get too far off the beaten path. Here in the network, we have our multiplayer disabled. That's because I don't want other people interfering or taking our things from us. Allow PvP with no one. And this right here, access that refiner. Anyone. If you don't turn that on, no one can use your nutrient processor. No one can use your refiners at your base. None of that stuff. Okay, I just want you guys to do that because that helps out the community. If somebody comes to your base to visit and they can't get into it, it kind of sucks in a way, and they have to go back to their own base. Let's see, here's a little base right here. Let's see if we can't land here. I want to see if we can get a 1,600 foot elevation. How high are we? Because that's one. Oh, look at there, 1,500 units. Oh, I don't know if we can reach it here. We're using somebody's base, but if we can find a mountain properly. Oh, right over there. You see that, boys and girls? There's a ladder over there that we can climb up on to get our 1,600 foot elevation. And that's what we're gonna do. I like using some people's bases, but this is one way you can do it. The other way is to set yourself up a base on the planet and create some dirt. There, somebody built a base there, but I want to come over here. This one will get you up to the 1,600 units. And this is right by the first rendezvous point. So you can collect that anytime you want. There's other bases during the gameplay. Look, you can see down there in the bottom right, I got that quest marked. So we can get up to the 1600 units. This is pretty nice. Otherwise, you can take your terrain manipulator and create soil underneath your feet. Ooh, look at that, 1582. So we're not quite high enough. What I'm gonna do is use the jetpack and hopefully we don't crash to the ground. There we go, we got it. Ooh, almost died there, boys and girls. So we got another 20 units. That would have made you jump off this step and you would have plummeted all the way to the ground. And I don't think that would have been a good thing. But there, we got that part of the quest line done. Let's jump off of here. There we go. Let's jump back in. Jump out. Make that save. Let's go back into our phases now. Our expedition phase. And look, phase 2, what is it? Collect the reward for all that you survey. Prepackaged coolant network unit. Supreme hazard protection upgrade. And personal force field plans. So let's collect that one. There we go. We'll get that reward out of there. That's part of the second phase as well. You can go to Rendezvous 2 and there will be a whole bunch of bases there with the 1600 foot elevation as well. But any of these planets where the rendezvous points are with the worms, usually mountains like that one right over there, that should be tall enough for you to land on and build a base. And as soon as you're done collecting your 1600 foot elevation, ooh, what is that? Organic rock. What is that? Oh, look at here, boys and girls. You can find organic rock. That is Mordite, which can be refined into Facium. This is a special item to help you collect your Facium for cooking some food later. You can use this to refine to make, where's that rock? Right there. Okay. It'll help you to refine to make yeast. Go figure. Can't get that. So let's get out of here. We got that done. What's our next step in phase 2? Attempt to raise a signal. That's what we need to do. A long distance communication tower may help make contact with other entities, should they exist. Locate and repair such a structure to broadcast a message. Deploy a signal booster from the build menu to search for nearby structures. So let's jump out. We're going to take our signal booster, which is this tool right here. We're going to place that down. We don't have any edit permissions because somebody's got a base here, so we have to fly somewhere else. Go figure. All right, let's get out of here because everybody likes to build their base as close to Rendezvous 1 as possible for some reason. So we'll come over here and land over here on the ground and we'll get out. We'll use our signal booster real fast and it'll help us find a holo terminus. What is this over here? Is this a base or something? I hope not. No, it's just a little camp. We can land here. Perfect. Then we can get out and we'll check for nanites and that kind of stuff too. All right, don't forget to hit your little waypoints. We got to collect 12 of these. So if we can discover 12 sites or 12 buildings, we're doing pretty good. Let's collect up all the goodies that we got here for extra money that we can sell when we go to the next space station. All right, we got that. Let's head in the buildings, see what they got in here for us. There's some nanites and a nav data. Perfect. Got that. Let's get out of here. We'll run over here. Hopefully they got something in here. Of course, they got a little bit of units. Perfect. So we're doing good. Now this is what I'll do. I'll take the signal booster and plop that out in here. Drop that there. Let's open it up. And we want to search for a transmitter. Now you can find buildings that are nearby and it'll mark it with a little marker on your compass or your map, and it'll stick an icon up so you can see it as you're looking around outside too. But we want to scan for a transmitter. We got a surge battery in our inventory. we got the blueprint to make more surge batteries if we need to. But since we got 5, we're okay for now. So let's look for that transmitter. Gives us a nice aerial view so we can see buildings around the area. See something to the left over there. Probably. Oh, that isn't too far away. That transmitter, how far is that? 18 minutes by foot. Yeah, let's pick that up. We'll put that back in our inventory. Let's run over here. Hope for an S-class module. That would be nice. Get rid of the goop. We'll take care of that real fast. There we go. We got an A-class movement module, boys and girls. That's going to help us jetpack farther. So let's throw that right there. Shkaboink. Look at there. 189% jetpacks. Tanks. Sprint recovery time is plus 29. Initial boost plus 2. Fuel efficiency is 16. Oh, that was really good. That helped us out big time. So there, that should give us a little bit more distance with our jetpack boost. Let's go down in a first person view here. If you don't have a terrain manipulator, you can always look down at the ground in first person view and help you get those little data modules out of there. We hit that. So we did everything here. Let's take a look around. Boy, there's worms everywhere. Let's scan this creature right here. Come on. No, right there. There he is. There we go. We got all the creatures on this planet, boys and girls. Check that out. So we discovered 7 of 7 fauna. Now we can upload these. Here we go. Upload these. That means we discovered them. Anytime they show arrows like that, that means we discovered them. Or somebody else hasn't uploaded their finds yet. But we got it, and we got 1,750 nanite bonus right there for discovering all the creatures on one planet. That's nice. So now we got that little nanite boost. How many we get? Now we got 3,531 nanites. So that's a really good haul. Now let's head over to that data structure, or transmission tower. Get a little excited. That'll take us a minute or so to fly over the top of this mountain. And it should be right below us. Look at that worm. Isn't that crazy? These giant worms. They're everywhere. Look, there's another stairway to heaven. They put those things on top of every mountain around here. So you guys can find one of those stairways. All you got to do is look around and you'll be able to collect that 1,600 unit one. Look at there. I scanned for a building and it didn't even show it. Why didn't it show it? And when you land at these... Oh, come on. Are you serious? It wouldn't even let me land. That's No Man's Sky being touchy. There we go. Now we can fly in. We'll fly right through the tower now. Watch. Whoop. No collision. That's No Man's Sky bugging out for you. But take a look around and make sure, look at there. Somebody built a plant thing. Oh, they got a base right here. Go figure, right? Let's build our base at a transmission tower, boys and girls. Don't do that. I mean, seriously, why do you have to build your base here? That does nothing but hurt people. So if I need to dig something up or there's a resource on the ground or whatever, you can't collect it. So if you want, you can climb the ladder like this, and it takes you a few seconds to climb up that ladder. What I like to do is this. Grab a hold of the ladder and jetpack up. You're not using fuel, and don't let go of the button until you're well past the top of the ladder. So jetpack up, fly past the top, and let go. There you go. Now we got to repair this holographic comms tower, and let's see what it says. We need sodium or sodium nitrate. We'll give a little bit of sodium nitrate because that's a better refinement. You could use sodium, but you'll probably need more. The communications tower and its powerful relays sit idle. There is nothing in the log, no sign of its creator, no sign of its users. It is nothing but a lonely monument to something long forgotten. Let's transmit a signal. With the power restored, I send out a signal. I wait, but without hope. There is no way to tell if it worked. No response. No confirmation. Just a meaningless blast into an empty void. Let's scan for some signals. I activate a signal sweep, but there is nothing out there. No pattern, no flickering signal, just the empty noise of static, the background crackle of the universe itself. Let's boost the receiver power. I boost the relay's power as high as it will allow, the whine and hiss of the relay building to a crescendo. Through the static there comes the faintest trace, a thread of a signal, an anomaly. All right, so we got the faintest echo step completed. There we go. We got some nanites for that. We got 80 nanites out of that. Cool. So let's go in and we will collect that reward, which is a prepackaged cloaking device unit for our multi-tool and 5 advanced ion batteries. So we'll take that reward. There we go. Nice. Don't need the ion batteries. I don't need the cloaking device either. So if you want to use it, you can. You can install it into your multi-tool, which I will do. I'm going to install it. But this is what I do. Instead of keeping that piece of technology, I don't find it very useful for me. So I just take it and dismantle it. So I get down there at the bottom, it says dismantle. 1 solar mirror and 2 ion batteries and 1 wiring loom. So if you need a wiring loom, there it is. And that will go into our inventory. And we can install, I'm going to install the paralysis mortar, boys and girls. So we got our wiring loom. We need 2 dihydrogen jelly and 2 hermetic seals. Hopefully we have enough materials to do that. So we need 2 hermetic seals. Looks like we got enough oxygen, so there's 2 of those. And then we need to make, what was it? I already forgot. 2 dihydrogen jellies. Do we have enough dihydrogen? Let's see. I think it's 40 per dihydrogen jelly. Yes, we got plenty. There we go. So now we got that, and we can install the paralysis mortar. We got ourselves a good multi-tool weapon that'll help us. And we can take this technology out and transport it to anything. Let's see if we can make some plasma for our paralysis mortar. So we need metal plating and oxygen. So let's make, we got to get some ferrite if we're going to build any of those. Let's jump down. Be careful you don't hurt yourself. Whoop. We need to find some ferrite around here, boys and girls. Hopefully the sentinels won't catch up to us. We're cruising right through phase 2. So if we can, we'll get a little bit of this completed and we'll try and get some of phase 3 completed as well, so we can keep this moving along. But for now, we're going to try and collect up a few materials here so we can build ourselves a couple of extra recharges for our paralysis mortar when we start attacking sentinels. Yeah. Oh, be careful. You see them Titan worm burrows. That's 500 and something units away. That's pretty close. Hopefully we can get a few rocks built right here. This would be nice. Come on. There's some dihydrogen here, so that'll replace what we just made for our paralysis mortar. We need to keep that filled up there a little bit. Get us a bunch of carbon because we're blowing through that pretty quick. Get all the plants, the rocks. Try to keep our multi-tool hot a little bit there. Keep that laser beam on red. This way, we're collecting more materials and it's cutting through it a lot faster. Okay, get a few more rocks. We need more rocks. That's the biggest part. I like to collect a little bit of extra carbon this way in case we run out of our multi-tool there. All right, let's see. Any more big rocks around here? I don't see any. Oh, there's one. Let's get that rock. The bigger rocks usually give you more ferrite. We'll see. Because I'll tell you what, man, them metal plating, they eat up your ferrite pretty fast. And it's not like we can walk into a space station and buy metal plating. We have to mine up ferrite. So this takes us just a few minutes to collect a few extra resources, boys and girls. So, you know, I'm going through it pretty quickly for the most part. I know I do dawdle here and there, but you can take this expedition at any speed you choose. You don't have to hurry to get through it, but at least, you know, keep on a good move, because once you complete the expedition, it goes into a normal save, and then you have a normal save going. Okay, let's see how much ferrite we got. 431. We need to make 2 metal plating. That'll be enough. Boom, that's 100. We got a couple geodes, so that'll give us some extra resources. There we go. We got our ferrite back. Perfect. Let's go right here, and we're going to go down to the unstable plasma, and we're going to make 2 of those. Look at that. Uses 100 oxygen and 100 ferrite to build 2 of these. And that right there will recharge our paralysis mortar whenever we use it. Okay, let's head back to our ship. Our hazard protection's almost done. Got to get back in the ship, you know what I'm saying? Let's go into our milestones. We still got that one, amidst the stars. So we need to seek answers in the stars. And I believe that is going to take us to the space anomaly, boys and girls. And that's where we need to go. Let's get in, get out, make that little save. We'll get back in, we'll take off, and we'll head back into space. And we'll head to the space anomaly. Let's head close to the space station, because that's where I want to come out at, is over by the space station, so we can do a couple things while we're in there. Let's see. Do we have anything? Let's take this suspicious suspicious packet of tech. What do we get? Oh, look at there. We got a thermal protection module. We can put that in for our hazard protection. Perfect. That gives us heat protection. All right. Warped air filter gave us silver. What do we get out of that? 74 silver. Perfect. That's not bad. Let's go back in here. We'll take this, throw this in the starship, that in the starship. That's definitely going in there. That'll go over there too. This way it gives us a little bit of room. Okay. There's the space station. So let's turn this way, and we'll call ourselves in the space anomaly. There we go. Now let's fly in the space anomaly and see what it looks like. Look at that. It looks pretty beat up. Kind of scary on the outside, right? Now I've got this thing flying about as fast as it'll go, and it's just barely creeping there. That wasn't so bad. All right. Let's see. Wow. Look, there's nobody in here. The Quicksilver merchant is not here. Wow, look at him. Look at him. He's blown apart. There's pieces of him laying everywhere. Oh my goodness, that's pretty scary. Let's go up here and see if anybody else is up here. What do we got? Helios isn't here either. That's not good. Where's Ares? Ares isn't here either. Look at that. There's nobody here, boys and girls. Nope. Not even the owl guy and the other dude. They're not there. Kronos isn't over here in the corner. Man, this ain't good. Where's Kronos? This guy is always here. He's cooking food and everything all the time. All right. Nothing here. Let's go upstairs. Let's go see if our buddy Nada is here. Look, there's Nada. The robotic entity is frozen, an empty shell. They possess all the trappings of existence, but emit nothing but static. The entity, like this station itself, seems at once deeply alien and yet deeply familiar. An old friend? A home? Or just another void? Uh-oh. He's not operating. That's not a good sign. Can't get in there. Uh-oh. Let's go in the back, see if there's any technology merchants and stuff back here. Uh-oh. Signal echo detected. Prime terminal. Is it over here? No. We can interact with this, the exosuit upgrade chart. Let's do that. Let's get ourselves a backpack upgrade. This is the only place you can get a backpack upgrade during this expedition. If you have extra backpack upgrade expansion slots that you're just saving in your inventory or whatever, this is the only place you can come and use them to upgrade your exosuit. So be aware of that. But we're going to buy one, 50,000 units. And yeah, we're going to fill this spot in right here. No, we're going to do technology. I want that filled out as quickly as possible. So that's 15,000 units. Let's get that one in there. There we go. We can't interact with any of the kiosks. What's this? Construction base research. So we can gather these things up if we want. We only got 7 salvage data. Oh, man. Look, there's a teleporter. And since we got a... Did we build a base? I don't even think we built a base yet, boys and girls. No, we haven't. So we can get base stuff here. So we could build a base. Over here, we can get parts and pieces that we need to learn how to make. But these are given to us once we complete one of the steps in the phase. They do have... Oh, what's that? The Atlas Pass 1. We should get that. That'll help us gather up a few more resources and materials. It's 250 nanites. Why not? We'll buy that. That's helpful. That'll definitely help us. Hydrothermal fuel. That's for our Nautilus submarine. We can pick up a multi-tool. If you don't like the multi-tool we have, you can always pick this one up. Look, it's got a plasma launcher and a supercharged slot. But it's not as good as ours. Here, we'll take a look at it. Look, ours has got 19 slots. This one's got 9. But it's got a really good piece of technology. It'll never be anything better than a C class or a B class. I've never seen anything better. But if you guys want to switch multi-tools, you're more than welcome to do that here. And we can't get no multi-tool upgrades, and we can't get no exocraft upgrades. That kind of sucks. So let's go over here and see what we got back here. Is there anybody back here? Look at this. Ooh, look at that fog. That's pretty cool, right? Let's come over here. Oh, man, look at that. There's not even the Atlantid here. Nope, there's nobody here. Let's check our multi-tools real fast. Since we only have one multi-tool, if you got more multi-tools and you want to scrap one, you can come here and get rid of it. You can use that station. But we got a beacon back here in the back room. I don't know what this is, but let's check it out and see what's in here. Wow, this kind of feels like an X-Men chamber, you know, where Cerebro is or whatever for Xavier. Let's see, the Prime Terminal. No authorization detected. Secondary simulation 16 protected. This terminal, like this station itself, feels so designed, so deliberate. It was cared for, but it is nearly as empty and abandoned as everything else. Nearly, but not quite. A cursor blinks on the terminal screen. A question looking for an answer. Something is listening, even if it is just a machine. Let's request access. I typed several commands into the terminal, but received nothing but static in return. But as I remove my hands from the input, something flickers. A small data packet, a set of plans for a device called a Mind Arc. Someone or something must have uploaded this data. Their final act, they must have wanted it to be found. And we get the blueprint for a Mind Arc, boys and girls. So we need to get some Atlantidium, a hypnotic eye. That's why I told you not to sell the hypnotic eye. This is what we need it for right here. Otherwise, you got to swim around in an ocean to find one of those in an abyssal horror. And we got that activated copper that we saved. So we're almost done with making that thing. Cool, we're done here. Let's take off. We're going to head back to our starship. And we're going to go get ourselves some Atlantidium. We're going to fly back to one of the systems that we had previously passed because it was a Sentinel planet in that system, and that's exactly what we want to get. Get ourselves a Sentinel Interceptor, and we can get rid of this shuttle. You can keep the shuttle if you want, but I want a Sentinel Interceptor. I think an A-class Sentinel Interceptor would be much better. Jump in, jump out. So we make that save. Let's exit the anomaly. And now we'll head back out into space. There we go. We're close to the space station. But what I want to do is I want to go in. Whoopsie. Where is it? There it is. Come on. Why didn't it pop up? Let's go into the galactic map, boys and girls. Now I want to jump off of here real quick. There is, where is it? Our warp drive has no fuel, I don't think. One of these systems back here, there it is. That's a dissonant system that we were in. That was Astina. So we want to go back to that system and we can get ourselves a Sentinel Interceptor. And I think that would be a nice system to go back to. Let's see. I think there was a couple more systems that we went through as well. Look at this one. This was, yeah, that's an abandoned system. It doesn't have the Sentinel Interceptors like I wanted. Our first system doesn't have a Sentinel Interceptor in it. So we can't go back to that one. But let's see. That's a Korvax system. I think that one had a, look at, there's a Viking dissonant system, but that's an Emerald drive. Let's look around real quick because I want to make sure that we hit the right one. I know this one right close in the Gex system. I think we'll go back to that one. So I'll see you guys there. All right, that wasn't so bad. What's that, an icebound planet? Let's see what this is over here. Come on. There it is. It's a flourishing planet with Starbulb on it, and it's a Sentinel planet. So let's head down to that planet real fast. All right, we're coming into the atmosphere here. Do a little scan. There's a little building right there. Hopefully we could find ourselves someplace to land that looks pretty decent. And the thing is we got to run around. What is that? That's just a regular beacon. This looks like a pretty decent planet. Ooh, it's having a magnetic storm. So it's not a rainstorm, it's just a magnetic storm, so you kind of lose lose gravity. I couldn't say that, White. So all them little purple balls are just anti-gravity balls. What I want to do is fly around a little bit and let's discover ourselves like a landing pad or something like that to land at. And then we will see if we can't find ourselves ooh, there's a galactic trade terminal right there. I want to look for resonant mirrors or inverted mirrors. That'll help us. All the big purpley glowy crystals are radiant shards and Atlantidium, which we need to collect. But I would like to find something to give us a clue where a Sentinel Interceptor is. And there's only certain types of technology you can find. But I'm not seeing any buildings here quite yet, boys and girls. Hopefully we can find something. So give me a minute and I will try to find something. All right, boys and girls, we're just going to land right here. I can't find anything close by. But I'm going to get out. I'm going to take a look around and see what we can find. See, there's plenty of animals here to scan.
Storm clearing.
The storm is clearing. We need to find inverted mirrors and radiant shards because we need to pick up a few materials in order for us to get a Sentinel Interceptor. And as you can see on the compass up above, right next to that little black triangle in our compass, somewhere over there, there's a dissonance resonator, 209 units away, and that's what we want to go get. But we want to pick up some materials before we get over there, because there's going to be some sentinels around that thing, and they're going to be protecting it. but I want to gather up extra materials. Hopefully we can get an echolocator. I mean, an inverted mirror would be nice. So either one, I would rather have an echolocator. That will help us find a Sentinel Interceptor twice as fast. There we go. Got to scan some plants, make some money. Keep scanning stuff. Shoot all the little baby crystals on the ground too, because all these little baby crystals like this are Atlantidium, and that's stuff that we need to collect. But hopefully no sentinels will pop up around here. They'll be corrupted sentinels. They won't be the regular red ones. They'll be the black and purple ones. And the black and purple ones are corrupted. Ooh, look, they got butterflies on this planet. Ooh, this is nice. You can get a butterfly as your pet, and that will help you fly around, kind of thing. Oh, look at there, boys and girls. There are 2 dissonance resonator mirrors right there. So this is how I check to find out whether it's an echolocator or not. So I'll just fly over here. You can run up to these things and the sentinels won't get you. Now this one's an inverted mirror. And what is this one? This one is an inverted mirror. So that's 2 mirrors. We need to collect those. So what I like to do is step a little ways off. You don't have to be right up on it, because the closer you are to it, the easier it is going to be for sentinels to get you. Make sure you have enough bullets. We got a few. There we go. We got ourselves some plasma for the paralysis mortar. So all we do is, with our bolt caster, is start shooting these things. The sentinels will come out. They'll try and attack us. But we want to destroy the resonators and get our mirrors. There we go. Let's get out of here. You can fly, you can walk, whichever you choose. There we go. They stopped hunting us. See? So that wasn't so bad. All we got to do is find another one. We're looking for an echolocator in one of those resonance mirrors. If we can find another resonance mirror, we'll be good. So let's see. There's none over here. It's kind of a drag. We marked that one, so we know that one's not there anymore. So let's take a look around, see if we can find another one somewhere. There's one right there. That's 500 units away, so let's get over there. This is a lot of footwork, boys and girls. So while you're on your way to getting those mirrors and echolocators and things like that, don't forget to scan everything. You know what I'm saying? Look, there's plenty of hazardous flora on this planet. So you want to scan the trees, the plants, the animals. There's plenty of it here. Not to mention, plenty of carbon, so you can recharge your weapons. Oh, look at there. We documented 21 plants, so we completed a phase just like that. That's why I keep telling you to scan everything. Hopefully this one's got an echolocator, because if it does, then we're going to find ourselves at a Sentinel camp or an Atlantid camp, and we're going to get ourselves maybe an alien multi-tool and a Sentinel Interceptor, but we have to get one first. And this is the hardest part, searching around for these mirrors. As long as we can get one of these mirrors, we should be good. We already got, what do we got? We got 2 mirrors. We got some Atlantidium to make the Mind Arc with, and a couple Radiant Shards. We need a couple more Radiant Shards, but that'll be okay. Let's keep going. Try to get over here as quickly as possible. So we scanned all our animals. Hold on, or our plants. Let's go back in here. Where's that? Time on our feet. So we ran enough. So we got a Supreme Scatter Blaster upgrade and a Shell Greaser. We can take that. Let's see. Go beyond. That's specialized warp blueprints. Let's see. Phase 3, I think, is what we got right there. Supreme Scanning System upgrade. Perfect. Let's take that. And that gives us 2 S-Class scanner modules that we can install into our multi-tool to help us Scan better creatures. Look at that. Flora and minerals. So now we get more money for rocks. Let's move this waveform recycler out. Let's go back into our inventory, and we got the second one. We'll put that one in there. Now we got 3 S classes. Hopefully they're good ones. Look at there. That's mineral analysis, fauna, and flora. So that's all 3. So we got one for flora and fauna, and we got one for minerals and flora. So the plants are going to give us the most money, but we got them set up right. So that right there is going to give us a huge boost to our scanning. Look over there on the right side. Let's take this waveform recycler. That gives us a little bit more. You see that? 811 to 841. Let's see if we can put that somewhere else and make a difference. Nope. See, we can put it there as well, but not there. Okay, so we'll keep it right there. That gives us about the best. That's our bolt caster. We have enough to put the shell greaser or the scatter blaster in there, but I want a better multi-tool if we're going to do that. Look, there's little sentinel spiders. These little sentinel spiders, these little things right here are suicide bombers. They will run and jump on you and explode. So be careful of them things. They're fast and they go invisible. There's an echolocator. You see it says dissonance resonator and an echolocator below it. We want that echolocator. So let's come out just a little ways. Them little spiders are everywhere, so you got to be really careful. I like to get a little bit of a distance away. This way when we start shooting, look at them little spiders are everywhere. Oh my goodness. They're like in a complete circle all the way around this thing. So let's get our bolt caster ready, get loaded up. And then we're going to start shooting this thing. And we're going to have to run. There we go. We got it. Let's get out of here. Run, boys and girls, run. We got to get away. Hopefully we don't die. If we can get far enough away from these guys, they'll just leave us alone. Oh, look at there. There's one. Hopefully we can get past all this and they won't find us. Look, he's hunting. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there's some hepatoid wheat. Perfect. They're no longer chasing us. That's good. Now we got that echolocator. Let's head back to our ship. Now I know there ain't much launch fuel in there, so I'm not going to even try. But let's go. Oh, what? Are you serious? We weren't even close to that guy. Come on now. We got to pick up a few more radiant shards and stuff because radiant shards are fuel for our interceptor that we're going to get. Not to mention Atlantidium helps with like launch fuel, that kind of stuff. So we need quite a bit of materials. So you got to gather up quite a bit to get that Sentinel Interceptor. But now that we got that echolocator, let's go into our inventory and I'll show you that. This, where did it go? Right there. This is an echolocator. You use this and this will help you find a camp. And that camp will direct you towards a Sentinel Interceptor and a couple other things. Interceptor, the multi-tool will be there. Yeah, it'll be it's nice. What is that? Oh, look at this. What's going on here? Deuterium rich plant. What happened here? What's going on? I've never seen this before. This is interesting. This looks like a couple of Sentinel walkers or something. Oh, this was the Sentinel, the mirrors, the inverted mirrors that were going on here. I was like, what is that? I've never seen that before. It was sparking, so that caught my attention. Most things on all planets do not spark unless there's something going on with them. I like to look around, make sure we're not missing anything. If there's any yellow icons, like over there. Crystalline sulfide and a clam. We don't need that right yet. Well, we do need some crystalline sulfide, but this is a nice planet to even build your base on if you want to build a base, boys and girls. I mean, we'll find a decent spot. Let's jump into our ship, jump back out. Now, let's go into our inventory, and we're going to use this echolocator, and this will give us the location of a camp. I don't see any buildings in the area. That's okay. All right, how far is that? That is 31 minutes by foot. That's real life time, 31 minutes. But we're going to take off and we're going to fly over there. It's an Auto-Phage Camp, boys and girls. That's what I was trying to think of. I couldn't think of the word, but it's there. Let's see how far it is. Try to get past some of these mountains and tell me the distance. 40 seconds? Yeah. We can get over there. This won't take too long. This is a nice, pretty planet. It's got big mountains, a little bit of water, so you can build yourself like a lake house or something. The mountains are pretty tall too. But once we get to this camp, I'll show you a couple little things. I think the Sentinel Interceptor will be a better ship just for the simple fact is that it's got more space, so we could store stuff compared to the shuttle. And then once we collect that upgrade, see, here's a camp. If you're ever flying along and see one of these, stop at it, especially on a distant planet. Here we go. We'll land here. They got wheelbarrows all over this campsite, so you can pick yourself up some really good stuff like upgrades and things like that out of these wheelbarrows. This harmonic scrap, sometimes it'll give you, look at there, there's a multi-tool expansion slot. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. What do we get there? Void motes. That's for later in the game. Ooh, a Sentinel rifle. I hope it's a good one. What we get there? An exosuit expansion slot. Perfect. That helps us out. I'm going to save that for a little bit, boys and girls, and I'm going to do something later with it. All right, we got some nanites. What do we get there? Another exosuit expansion slot. Oh, this is a good site. What else do we get? I don't know. A suspicious packet of goods. Let's go into our inventory. We got 3 exosuit expansion slots, boys and girls. That's a good haul. Plus a multi-tool expansion slot. Oh yeah, this is a perfect site. There we go. We even got ourselves a Gravitino ball. We'll throw that in our starship. Perfect. We're going to throw these things into our starship to give us a little bit of room in our backpack. All right. Now that we're here at this camp, now you could come in here and talk to this thing right here. It costs you Atlantidium though. We don't have enough to give up, so I'm not going to talk to it. But you want to come over to this harmonic interface right here. And this is where we open it up. Our shells consumed by fire, our minds purged by betrayal, banished to the glass beneath, forgotten by creation. But no longer, we are given life, as gives life to themselves. We shall create ourselves in our own image. The terminal repeats this message endlessly, a loop chanted out across its circuits. A strange interface glows with a familiar sequence of glyphs. So let's scan the memory registers. And what it does is it gives us a little puzzle that we need to figure out a code. So the first one is 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 plus 5 is 7, and 9 plus 4 is 13. So 2, 7, and 14. Remember those numbers. Everyone is different. It's a riddle. Harmony. Now we go to input, override glyphs. So what we do is we come in here, and the first one was 2, 7, because each glyph is numbered. That's how this works. And we've got 2 pages of glyphs. So there's 16 glyphs. These are like the portal glyphs that we're trying to find. So we want 2, 7, right? We'll put number 7 in there, and 13. So we go down to the next page and put in the 13th glyph. And if you hear it, you'll hear a chime if you get it right. You hear that? Just a little chime. Compliance. Access granted. Harmony awaits you. Now we lift the lockdown. The terminal buzzes discordant, but its circuits do appear to comply with my request. Whatever force was locking down this camp has been lifted. With the lockdown lifted, the terminal spits out blueprints for a piece of hybrid jetpack technology, a fusion of Sentinel and something else, something familiar and yet distant. We get the Aeron Turbojet backpack, and you can pick this up now at the appearance modifier in the space anomaly, or at your base if you have an appearance modifier there. It's a very cool backpack, but now that we got that done, let's go back in. The terminal has ceased its digital whaling. I am permitted access to the camp's systems. Now it says deactivate the multi-tool seal and locate dissonant spikes. First thing we want to do is deactivate the multi-tool seal. Once we do that, accord, harmonic seal deactivated. That opens up this cabinet over here for you to get this multi-tool. And it's a C class. Now this is a little bit damaged. It's a little messed up. See, you got to get crystallized hearts, Atlantidium, and stuff like that. But this multi-tool is better than the one we have. If we can collect enough materials, those crystallized hearts, those are the hardest ones to get. And that's from, you remember them little spiders? We want to kill big spiders. And those big spiders turn invisible. They shoot cannons and mortars at you, plasma launchers, all kinds of stuff. Those are the hardest things to get. So that takes two crystallized hearts, and it takes 2 inverted mirrors, and 120 Atlantidium, and some radiant shards and Atlantidium there. Oh, that's a lot, but we're going to compare it to our multi-tool. See, it's got 11 slots, 7 damaged. Ours has got 19 slots. Now we can switch multi-tools. You can exchange it, but make sure you take all your technology out of it first before you do that. Me, I'm going to take it for free so I can repair it as we go. This way, we have ourselves a much better multi-tool, and we need to get a little bit more material. But you can check it out. This is a pretty killer looking, whoops. Can't see it, but it's a nice looking multi-tool, boys and girls. Not to mention all the stuff that we picked up. Yeah. Now that we got that done, let's come over here back to the terminal and go back in, right? Because this is what we came here for the most. Locate a dissonance spikes. And this will show us where a Sentinel Interceptor is. This will give us the location. All right, that is 12 hours away by foot. And yeah, I'm not walking 12 hours over there, but I did see something up on this hill. Where was it? Right up there, them floating crystals. We're going up there to get some floating crystals, boys and girls. That's money and materials right there. We need to switch our multi-tool back to our other one because that one's broken and it won't do the mining that we need. But look at all these crystals. This is nice. It's going to take a second. It's going to get hot real fast. But all these crystals we can refine down into materials or whatever. Make some money. We can sell the stuff at the space station if we so choose. Just try to keep your laser beam as hot as possible. I know it's not easy, but it can be done. Just keep an eye on it. Feather the trigger or the button a little bit. Keep it up there in the orange and red zone. Let off of it for a half a second or so. And it'll cool down quite rapidly, actually. There we go. We're getting along. We're getting these things. 'Cause this is a lot of money right here. This could be gold. This could be silver. This could be platinum. It could be iridesite, geodesite. But we're getting through this. We're getting the phases completed. I wanted a better ship. And we're going to repair a ship. And that's part of our phase as well. One of the steps in a phase. Not this one, but the next one. So we're completing a couple phases at the same time. And this is how we get a bigger ship, a better ship. And then once we get this Sentinel Interceptor, let's gather up a few more of these things. We need more Atlantidium and Radiant Shards. This way we can fix that Multitool as well. So we're gathering up a bunch of resources as we go along. I know it seems like a bunch of wasted time, but it's really not. Gathering up materials and setting yourself up for the future, yeah, it's well worth it. And we need to get some ferrite too, I do believe. Not pure ferrite, we need regular ferrite. I don't see any really real rocks around here. There's one. See a bunch of pure ferrite hanging out everywhere. So we need a bunch more ferrite dust. Let's go gather some more material over here. There we go. We're almost out of fuel too for our laser beam. So we're going to have to gather up some more carbon and stuff as well. Oh, there we go. Let's recharge that. I just want to gather up a few materials, boys and girls, and then we'll get out of here. And we'll go get that Sentinel Interceptor. If you haven't done it yet, if you just joined or whatever, you're watching the video in the middle, don't forget to hit that like button, please. The more likes I get and the more comments I get on my videos, the more it shows activity and YouTube puts out more of my videos to you, like in your stream feeds and things like that. And not to mention, it puts it out to other new viewers that I'm hoping to see and interact with. I've been playing No Man's Sky for quite some time, and I'd like to share what experience and knowledge that I have with you guys, so maybe you can learn something that you're having trouble with or whatever through the expedition. I'll try and teach you what I know. That's why I make videos. There you go. All you gotta do is run up and grab these little red globules on these plants before it pops, and you will get a lot of oxygen from that. There we go. Get rid of that. Let's get a little bit more ferrite. We're gonna head back to the ship now. There we go. Let's go. Perfect. So we found this camp. Now, if you want to, you can. We do have the opportunity to put down a comms ball so other people can come here and find it too. We don't have enough pure ferrite. That's okay. But you can leave a comms ball to let other people know that this is here. Jump out, make a save. Let's take off. Hopefully this is a good looking ship. How far away is that? 40 minutes of real time. Let's go back up into outer space so we can do the pulse drive thing all the way over there. All right, here we are. We're coming in on this bad boy. Let's see what we got. Hopefully it's a good one. Keep our fingers crossed. Oh, that looks like a nice one. Oh, look at that. That's a beautiful Sentinel ship right there, boys and girls. Hopefully it's a good one. Let's jump out. First thing I like to do is run around back. There's a broken piece of technology. It hasn't loaded in yet, but let's take a look at it. And look, it gives us some pugnium. Pugnium is a part of the pulse engine fuel or launch fuel for a Sentinel Interceptor. So the more pugnium you can gather, the more you can fly your ship around. So take that and back out right away. Otherwise, you're going to end up paying Atlantidium. Ooh, look at there. There's a new creature right there. Looks like a giant moth. Cool. Oh, look it. There's another piece of that technology, that broken technology that we just did. There's another piece here. I like to collect these things. Look, there's some facium in that one, so we'll back out of that. We don't need that, but sometimes they'll give you walker brains. And walker brains are what you need. Those things will help you put a conflict scanner or whatever into your ship. But this is a nice one. Look at it. X-Wing fighter type. Oh, this is beautiful. And it's a C class. So we need to collect the Highline brain out of it, the salvage glass, and the pugnium. There we go. Now make sure when you do this that your multiplayer is turned off. Because if your multiplayer is still on, somebody else shows up to this site and takes that ship, you'll lose it and you won't get it. But now that we've done that, and I'll show you that, you go into your multiplayer. This is how you turn it off in your network settings, and you come up to multiplayer and have it disabled. When I'm playing, I have it disabled all the time. This is why when I land on a planet, I can't see anybody's base. That just I don't know, it keeps it kind of real for me so I don't have to cheat all the time. Now, if you fly along and if they've uploaded their base to a server, it will appear as you're flying along. You'll see it on the ground or whatever. But when it comes to ship hunting, make sure your multiplayer is turned off, okay? Otherwise, you'll lose that ship. If it's a really good ship and you want it really bad, somebody comes up and takes it, I'll tell you what, I'd rage quit. Believe me, I've done it a couple times. It's happened to me. Let's open up the salvage glass. What do we get? Some dirty bronze. Cool. And we got a couple geodes. Let's open that up. So we got a little bit more pure ferrite. Perfect. All right. So we got this highline brain. And what we want to do is, says there, probe the subconscious. So we open that up. And this will give us the location of a monolith so we can fix this brain and attune it correctly. So we can get that Sentinel Interceptor. This is one of the steps in doing it. So now we need to get back into our ship. Don't worry, we won't lose the location of this ship. It's already marked. And it marked where we need to go for our location, our base, or our monolith, I should say, not a base. We're well on our way. We're almost there. Sorry, I had to mute it for a second. I was choking. My sinuses are really bothering me right now. Okay, we're coming up on the ancient site, which is a monolith, and you cannot collect your ancient sites or whatever from this. Just so you're aware, if you're looking for those 5 ancient sites, you cannot collect it from this one because we're doing a Sentinel Interceptor. Wait. So we are learning the word for the Gek. I like to collect the words so we can get some achievements later kind of thing. There we go. But now what we want to do is run up here and we want to talk to the monolith and it will tell us about the brain. The ancient site stirs as I approach, stone scraping against stone. Warmth radiates from the highline brain within my pack, as though in response. The mind of the ship child is interlocked with the hive. Current instructions: seek and eliminate anomalies and mesh archival sentience with surrogate entity. I fumble with the ship's brain, almost dropping it as it glows unbearably hot in my hands. The pain radiates far beyond my hands, an unearthly heat, a heat that melts glass. Its circuitry shifts and then grows still. The brain seems to accept my presence now. And now we have a harmonic brain, and this is what we need to unlock that Sentinel Interceptor. So look, there's some more heptatoid wheat over there. We have some, right? Yes, we do. So let's do that. We're going to do this. We're going to pop out our nutrient processor. Bloop. Okay. Go into our nutrient processor and go to the ingredient storage again. We're going to start dumping all our food products in there. This way we can eliminate some room or open up some room in our storage. We'll pick that back up. And now let's head back to that Sentinel Interceptor. Jump in, jump out, just in case, I don't know, lightning strikes. Got to make that save. Uh-oh, we're out of launch fuel. So let's refuel our ship. We got one left. Look out. Our little shuttle. It's like a little tugboat flying around. Okay, we're going to boost back over there. We'll hurry up and get there. This only takes a few seconds. We're not too far away. But imagine that. You're flying in this ship and you're doing hundreds of miles per second. I mean, this is ridiculous, right? Look at there. We're almost back. We probably went a couple 100 miles just trying to get back over here. Now, our ship is still there. Cool. See, since we don't have multiplayer on, nobody swooped in and stole it from us while we were gone. Now, if you want, because we can swap or exchange our ships, and whatever technology we have in here, like our launch thrusters and things like that, we can put that, like our rocket launcher, we could take that out and put that into the inventory, and then we can put it in the other ship. Watch this. We're going to take these out and we're going to store this, right? We're going to store that. We're going to store the launch thruster specialization. The basic technology that's installed in it will not come out, but you can store what you've installed. The hyperdrive, shields, and the guns and stuff, that won't come out. So we got to leave that in there. We'll jump out. We made that save. Now we come over to this ship. Now remember that stuff we collected? Now is when they want it. They want 3 radiant shards, 1 inverted mirror, and a harmonic brain. And now we can unlock this ship, and it shows us exactly what it looks like and what technologies it has in it, which are all Sentinel technologies. It has a pilot interface, a Sentinel photon cannon. Look at that. It has a teleport receiver, so we could put that technology back into our starship. It's got shields, and it's got a warp core, a pulse drive, and launch thrusters. And now we compare the ship, right? And this is what we do. Now you can see there's on the D-pad or up on top, as you see up here, you can go to cargo and technology. Otherwise, you push on your D-pad if you're using a controller and it pages it back and forth. What we want to do is start taking all our materials here, and we're going to start quick transferring them over to the new ship, right? Because that's what we want. We want this new ship. That's why we're here. So let's collect all this junk that we got stored in there, and we'll start shooting that over, including the technology that we put there. This way, it's all there. Now wait, where's that teleport receiver? We could put that back because this ship already has a teleport receiver. So now we can claim this ship. Shabloop. And this is now our Sentinel Interceptor. And we completed a phase and restored a crashed ship. Perfect, boys and girls. Now, this is what we do. What is that, a paralysis mortar kit? Oh, we got one in our thing. Okay, never mind. Here's a rocket launcher. We could put that into our interceptor. Bloop. We'll put this over there. We'll move that over there. This is the pilot interface. That serves no purpose except for you to fly the ship. This is the Sentinel cannon for the guns. We'll leave that there. Where's the luminance engine? That's the pulse engine. Now watch over there on the right side. We're going to put it in the supercharged slot for maneuverability at the bottom. 296.1, 464.5. That means this thing flies better through the solar system. We'll move our warp engine over. We'll move our shields over. We'll put that right there. This way it's a little bit spread out. Here's our launch thruster package. So we'll put that up next to our launch thruster. And you see now it's got that adjacency bonus. Sorry about that. I had a little bit of a brain fart for a second. Okay, now we've got ourselves a Sentinel Interceptor. And you can change the name if you choose, but I'm not going to. This is a pretty decent ship. Looks pretty cool. Let's jump in, jump out. There we go. Let's take off. Look at that. That's a pretty sick looking ship. I like that. Hold on, let's go into camera mode. Bloop. Let's throw the sun up here. Check that out. That's a pretty nice ship. Look at it. And this Sentinel Interceptor is a really good ship for us. So this will help us get through the rest of the expedition. And one thing we can do, we'll take a little bit of time here, go into our expedition now, phase 2, and make do and mend. Multi-tool class upgrade, multi-tool inventory slot, salvage data. We want to save that for our Sentinel multi-tool so we can upgrade that later. Time on our feet, prepackaged scatter blaster unit, supreme upgrade. Let's go to phase 3. Where is it? Warp hypercore plans. We'll take that one. And antimatter times 10. There we go. We collect that. And that gives us the blueprint for warp hypercores for our Sentinel Interceptor. See all them storm crystals we picked up earlier? Now we can use those in the antimatter that we just got to make warp hypercores. That's perfect. Let's go back in here and look at the other rewards we got. Powerful hyperdrive upgrade times 2, significant launch thruster upgrade. Let's collect that one as well. Wham. Perfect. What do we get? Hyperdrive upgrade, 2 A-class hyperdrives. A B-class launch thruster module. Perfect. Let's go in. Let's install the launch thrusters. Kabloop. There we go. That helps out. And then 2 hyperdrive modules. So we'll stick those right next to each other, just like that. Boom, look at our hyperdrive. 788, 998. That's almost 1,000 light years we can travel now. See, that's why it's so important to get a Sentinel Interceptor in this. So now we got that taken care of. Let's start chucking this stuff over into our starship. There we go. We'll take all this stuff and put it over there. This way it's all ready for the starship that we can use to fuel it and that kind of thing. Let's go back in here one more to phase 5, which is the wriggling tack and writhing manuscript. We can now collect that one. That just gives us some food for buffs, and it gives us a manuscript. It's not important. You can sell both of these things and make money. Okay, let's go back in here. We're going to collect another one. What's this? Nip Nip Buds and Starship inventory slots. We're going to hold on to that one. I'm not going to collect that one right away. But we got this one up here. Where is it? Make, mend, and do. Multi-tool class. No, that's not it. I thought we had a starship reward to collect. I think I'm losing my mind. I thought we had an upgrade for one of our ships to upgrade the class of our starship. I guess not. Let's see. Let's land here right quick, boys and girls. I'm gonna do something real quick. We're gonna try and fix this multi-tool so we can upgrade it a little bit. All right. So let me jump out. That makes a little save. We're gonna switch our multi-tool. Bloop, bloop. Back to the Sentinel multi-tool, which is this one. And let's see what we can fix. We need more inverted mirrors and more Atlantidium. Hopefully we got enough Atlantidium. How much do we have? We got 325 Atlantidium. Okay, let's go to our multi-tool. We need to hit 3 things with that. So there's 1. That's fixed. That's fixed. That's 120. We got 1 more to do, which is right here, and that's 35. Oh, we got radiant shards. There we go. Let's go into our starship. Where's our radiant shards? We got 5 radiant shards. And all we need is 2 in this, and that fixes that. So that technology is fixed. So what do we need? An inverted mirror, 2 inverted mirrors, and 2 crystallized hearts. Okay. So we need to find another inverted mirror, boys and girls. We got the radiant shards. I don't see an inverted mirror anywhere on the map. Go figure, especially when you need one. It's very important. And crystallized hearts. So let's switch our multi-tool back to the one we were using, and let's go take a look around and see if we can't find ourselves an inverted mirror. I'm going to jump around just a little bit, see if we can't find one hiding out somewhere on the planet. Sometimes they won't just like appear next to you. So we have to walk around a little bit, trying to scan these creatures, because we've got to keep scanning all these creatures, because we need 32 of those to finish this. We're almost through the 2nd phase. So I'm looking for inverted mirrors. Hopefully we could find one that's close by. I don't want to be jumping all over the planet looking for one, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to fix this multi-tool so we have ourselves a really good upgraded multi-tool on top of what we already have. I don't see any. Now we could fly along on the planet's surface. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fly back to the ship. I'm going to jump in there and I'm going to fly around for about 10 minutes or whatever, just so I can find a couple of inverted mirrors. Once we find those, I'll come back. All right? But until then, you guys hang out and I'll be right back. It'll only take a few seconds on your time. All right, boys and girls, I just landed and I found ourselves another inverted mirror, and I picked up a couple off camera, but this one has the giant spiders around it. You see that giant spider? That's what carries the crystallized hearts. So we need to collect the crystallized hearts from these giant spiders, and I wanted to show you guys this This has got an inverted mirror, so we'll collect that. But this giant spider, this is a dangerous creature right here. This is a corrupted Sentinel spider. And the best thing we can do, let's see here, we got our paralysis mortar, it's charged, our weapon is loaded completely. So now we're gonna hit this thing with a paralysis mortar and shoot it as quickly as we possibly can. Keep it paralyzed with the paralysis mortar, or otherwise it's gonna kill you. So we gotta keep shooting this bad boy. Uh-oh, reload, shoot. Because we want that crystallized heart. That's one thing we want. Not to mention you shoot a few extra sentinels, it gets you the sentinel, the pugnium, and that kind of stuff. So let's get out of here. We're gonna run. Don't jump in your ship, because if you jump in your ship, then Sentinel Interceptors will come and get you, and that's the worst thing you could possibly have. But now that we got ourselves a crystallized heart, we're pretty good. I wanted to show you guys that. I wanted the Sentinels to calm down, because I don't want a high level of security attacking us. All right, there's one more mirror. Let's get that one. And then we'll take off, and we will find another one. There we go. Let's take off. We got that mirror. We're going to run away. Let the Sentinels chase us a little bit. No big deal. Keep on your feet. Keep moving. Hopefully we can find another spider. If we can find one more spider, then we're pretty much set. We're looking for one more inverted mirror. I found a few flying around on the planet. When I paused it, I didn't want to sit and take up an entire episode of Sentinels chasing us. You know what I'm saying? There we go. We got far enough away from them so they're hunting us. That should disarm them or despawn them here in just a second. There we go. Now we can head back to our ship. Let's take a look around for another inverted mirror. I don't see any more in the local area. I stopped in a couple of valleys to get them. I mean, they're everywhere. Well, not everywhere. They're rare, I should say. Not everywhere. There we go. Get that creature. Perfect. That's 5 of 10 on this planet. Okay, we're going to head back to our interceptor. Since we got a few things gathered up, I gathered up a few more materials, that kind of stuff. So it'll help us with our interceptor and we can fix our multi-tool. Right now we need a couple more of those crystallized hearts. And I can't get them. So let's jump back in our ship. Jump in, jump out. There we go. We're almost done with phase 2, boys and girls. Only a couple more steps to do and we should be good. But I want to fly along the ground. This is what I was doing, flying really slow and just looking. You can look at your compass and they'll pop up. The radiant shards pop up and the inverted mirrors. If you're within like a couple hundred units of them, they will appear on your compass. The radiant shards are the easy ones to get. It's the inverted mirrors that are so hard to find. Sometimes you got to look around, you know, turn your view, that kind of thing to find them. I just kind of like zigzag along, keep going in a straight pattern, whatever. Sometimes you'll find them, sometimes you won't. Just keep an eye on your compass at the top. Look, there's a landing spot right there. There ain't nothing there. Okay. I'm hoping to find another inverted mirror so we could find another one of those big spiders. Otherwise, you got to fight sentinels, and they'll keep sending those spiders out at you. And let me tell you, it gets pretty hectic by the time you hit that level 5 with the sentinels. And ooh, there's one. See, it's up on the compass. It's up there ahead of us. Where is it? How far are we from it? Not too far. Is there another big spider there? Yes, there is, boys and girls. Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna land right here. We're gonna get out, get ourselves another crystallized heart. So do this. Got a save beacon in your stuff. Hit that save beacon, save it. Let's go attack this spider now, because this spider is what we want the most of. Pew! There we go. As soon as you stun him, start shooting. He'll only last a second. He'll jump at you and try and get you. So he goes invisible too, so you gotta be ready. Don't let them guys heal him. Here we go. Okay, let's get out of here. We got that crystallized heart. That's all we wanted. We're at a level 3. We're going to have to run fast. Jump away. Ooh, look at there. Look at there. What's that? There's another spider, boys and girls. Oh my goodness. See, he shoots mortars at us just like we're shooting mortars at him. He'll get us. So you got to be real careful. We only got 4 mortar shells left. All right, we got him. Let's get the heck out of here. Woo, run, buddy, run. There we go. Hopefully we can stay far enough away from them. Look at that, level 3. It takes 30 seconds. Ooh, albion pearls. Do not grab those. Sentinels will appear and they will attack you. I just like to do like a big flank. We'll come around and run around in a circle. These guys don't know where we went. Try to stay far enough ahead of them so they can't catch up to you because they really don't know where you went, but they're looking. You can look. See, they're coming around the back hill over there. We're going to head back towards... see? The swarm is abated. Now let's see, how many of those crystallized hearts did we get? Whoops. What do you mean we didn't get any crystallized hearts? I can't believe that just happened. We fought those spiders and we didn't get a crystallized heart. How come we did not get a crystallized heart? We got Atlantidium. Oh, I know why. Because we didn't pick up the barrels. See, this is a dummy. This is a dumb Dale move, boys and girls. I made a mistake. Oh, see, you got to pick up this barrel. That gets you your crystallized heart. I do believe. Yep, it is. And then we had one over here by this mirror. Where's that mirror? Over that way. So, Dale made a big boo-boo. He did it a couple times. I thought I picked up some mirrors, or some crystallized hearts. Where's that barrel? I probably lost it. No, there it is right there. Whew, thank goodness these do not despawn. That would be so sad. So we got 2 crystallized hearts. We need to find another one. And I don't see a big spider around here, which is kind of sad. In order to get another spider, we have to attack the sentinels. And I don't want to get another spider. But let's do it. There we go. Get him going. Hopefully another spider shows up. Because if we can get another spider to appear, then we'll be set. Where is it? Reload. Blast them. Uh-oh, we're out of mortar shells. Let's reload. Uh-oh. What's attacking us from the side? There we go. Pick up them barrels, because each time they hit you, it damages your shields. So keep picking up them barrels. I like to at least save 1 or 2. Hopefully we can get a spider. That's all I want is a spider. If we can get the spider to come out, then we'll be okay. Whoa, that scared me. I didn't know what that was. See, they try to heal each other, so you got to be on your toes about that. Make sure you reload before you run out of bullets, because your bullets will reload faster if you reload before your bullets run out. Come on, where are they at? There's the spider. That's what I want right there. Just got to keep them stunned, boys and girls. Pick up that barrel and let's get out of here. Run, run. Now we got 3 of them. We can get away. Good deal. All we got to do is keep running. Dale and his big epic fails. You saw it here first, folks. We're almost done. We'll get our multi-tool fixed and we'll start switching all our technology over within just a few moments here. I just want the swarm to subside. See, I just do a big circle. They're back over that way somewhere. You can see the little health bar. They're looking for me. So, and we still got 2 levels up there in the top right corner, another 8 seconds, and that one will be done as well. And then, ooh, we got sentinels over that way coming too. Wow, we got them coming from 2 different directions. Cool, we got that. Look at there. Let's pick up a goodie box. I forgot that we picked up an Atlas pass, boys and girls. That Atlas pass needs 200 copper and a microprocessor. And we don't have a microprocessor right yet. Let's see, we need a carbon nanotube so we can do that. Let's come down here, we'll make a microprocessor. 1 microprocessor and 200 copper. So there we go. Now we've got the Atlas pass that we can make. That stays in your inventory. If that's not in your inventory, you will not be able to open up these barrels. And there we go. We got an antimatter housing. Perfect. So let's get over here to our ship. I'm going to open this up. We're going to switch our multi-tool back to our Sentinel multi-tool, right? Now we got an inverted mirror. Fix that. This is a crystallized heart. We got up. Let's check just to make sure. We got 3 of them. We have an extra for later. Okay, so we need a crystallized heart in there. That fixes that. Perfect. An inverted mirror. That fixes that. Perfect. And there is the last crystallized heart. Now our multi-tool is completely repaired. So we'll take the mining laser. We're going to put that over here, right? Now install, this is a Sentinel hijack laser. Install a regular mining beam next to it and watch this. Your mining beam does not heat up and it mines twice as fast. You can hold the trigger down forever and mine stuff, and look how up in the top right corner how long it takes to heat it up. So that's a hijack laser. That means that thing right there doesn't get hot as fast and it uses less resources in the whole 9 yards. So let's put that there. We got that fixed. Let's switch over to our old multi-tool, and what we're going to do is start popping all of our technology out of it, putting it into our exosuit so we can switch it over to the other multi-tool. And then we just upgraded not only our starship, but we upgraded our multi-tool as well. Now the rest of the expedition's gonna come easy. This is really helping us out, and that's why I was so adamant about coming and getting a Sentinel Interceptor and finding that echolocator. Once you find an echolocator, it's game on. You'll get it. Now we got to take that paralysis mortar and put that into our new multi-tool as well. So all the other technology, let's see. Let's go back. The terrain manipulator, yeah, let's take that out. We'll put that in our exosuit too. So now all we got is a scanner, an analysis visor, and a mining beam in that. So we don't need anything else in that multi-tool. The new one that we got, look at it. We got the scanner, the analysis visor, and the mining beam. So we're set. Let's start putting the technology in there. This is for our scanner. Whoop. Put all this stuff in there. Oh, yeah. Whoop. I'll go through this about as quick as I can, boys and girls, so we can have it set up right. Let's see. We got the bolt caster, which we'll put in the barrel ionizer package. We're going to put that there because we're going to install this bolt caster package into the supercharged slot. Now look, that's 2341 because we want our multi-tool to do the most damage. Now we can collect that scatter blaster, but that does a heck of a lot more damage, and we will put that in. It's just not right now, not this moment, because we need to get all our other technology installed first. Once we get that technology installed, that'll be set. Okay, we got that done. Let's throw this into our starship. This can go into our starship. Okay, we got that done. Let's go into our expedition now. And what's this? Prepackaged scatter blaster. We'll wait. This is our multi-tool class upgrade, and this is why I did this. I saved this so we can now upgrade our our Sentinel class multi-tool. Boom. There we go. And it gives us 3 slots to open up. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, look at there. We got more. Bloop, bloop. Look at that. And we get all those component parts now, the blueprints for all those. And we got a multi-tool class B. That's perfect. That upgraded our multi-tool. Oh, that was awesome. Look at there. Let's go to our multi-tool now. It's a B class Sentinel blaster. Perfect. Let's recharge this. This is our terrain manipulator. And then we recharge our paralysis mortar. There we go. We got that done. Now we got enough room to move our stuff around as well. I'm going to move the hijacked mining beam. We're going to move this up here so it's out of the way. There we go. And we got enough room to install a personal force field if we need it, but I'm not going to install that. It's not necessary. This is our weapons technology. So now we're up to 2,500 damage and our scanner range is 1,000. And whoops, look at how fast that thing mined. Look at that. We can mine rocks all day now. So we did all that. Let's, whoops, wait a second. What do I got here? This is a prepackaged paralysis mortar. That goes in our, no, that's in our starship. Okay. So suit, let's go into here. This is the prepackaged scatter blaster. Let's collect that. So that's done. Perfect. And this is just in phase 2. We need to go beyond. So we need to seek answers in the stars. We need to create the mind arc, boys and girls. So we're going to take that blueprint, the mind arc, the hypnotic eye, the Atlantidium, and the activated copper. We now created the mind arc. Perfect. So let's jump into our starship, jump back out, make that little save, bring the mind arc back to the Anomaly's prime terminal in space. Let's go. We're going to get off this planet. We're going to head back into space, and we're going to call in the space anomaly. All right, let's call that in. Shkabloop. We'll fly in here and we'll go back to that terminal that gave us the mind arc in the first place and see what it says. And we're pretty close to finishing phase 2. I know it takes a little bit of time, but these are all things that are going to help us to progress better in the game. There we go. We'll run upstairs real fast. And we will see what that thing's got to say. If you guys haven't done it yet, or you're just tuning in or whatever, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I'm trying to reach a goal of 300 subscribers. And if I can hit 300 subscribers, I will do live face cams with every stream, and I will double my live streams per week. No authorization detected. Secondary simulation 16 protected. I have built the mind arc, though I am no closer to understanding what it is for. Is it a real message, a pattern in the noise, or just another flicker of a faded world? Let's connect the mind arc. A whole bunch of numbers just come spewing out. The screen spits out thousands of numbers, row after row of data moving at speeds I cannot process. It appears to be transmitting data to the mind arc. Secondary simulation 16 updated. Population decrement complete. The endless stream of data finally settles. Unbinding my exosuit appears to interpret this final chunk as a set of planetary coordinates. Let's accept them. And now we got to go to a planet. Signal trace detected. Anomalous boundary portal. Return to space to locate the portal. So that's what we're going to do, boys and girls. Hurry up and get back to our starship. And we will complete that part of the phase. Now, let's see. We got almost phase 3 done. Look at that. We can still collect this, but we need to make it to a planet first. Starship inventory slots. We'll hold on to that one because I want to save those inventory slots and Nip Nip Bud. The Nip Nip Bud can go into our nutrient processor, but I want to hold on to the starship slots. Since we just upgraded our starship, we don't really have to worry about it. Okay, I'll see you guys over there. All right, here we are. We're at a portal. So this is a big Stargate, and we're gonna plug this mind arc into this bad boy. See, takes our mind arc and we stick it in there and see what happens. The arc rests in a small notch in the portal's smooth stone interface, a perfect mesh of two radically different technologies. I have come this far. It is only one more step, one small step. The portal calls to me. Let's activate the breach. And now the portal is activated. If you haven't done it, do a save here in case something happens. You can't build here because somebody built their base nearby. Always, somebody builds their bases at places like this. This is unnecessary, people. Okay, let's jump in. Phew. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're in outer space. Oh my God. Uh-oh. This ain't good. We could die. Oh. Oh, look, there's an Atlas. Or no, that's a space station. Can we make it? Come on, fly, man, fly. Look at him, he looks like he's swimming in the water. Look, we can see all the planets and stuff. We never end up in space like this. If we end up in space like this, we die. There's the Atlas station. I knew there was one around here. Thanks, Atlas. All right, we made it to a planet. Whew, that was lucky, man. Now look at us. We're stuck out here in the middle of Timbuktu, BFE. And we're on a new planet. Okay. And there we go. We completed Amidst the Stars. That's another step in the ooh, what is that? Is there a building? Somebody built a base up inside the cave? Are you serial? Look at this. Somebody built a cave up in here. Or built a base up in here. What's going on? Why'd they do that? Well, that makes no sense. There's a base computer right there. This is a nice little cave. Now, this is a place where we could gather up carbon and sodium, cobalt. We got that. Boy, we're scanning a bunch of stuff in here. Anything else to scan? No, we got that done. Let's go back out into the... Ooh, look at there. There's a hazardous flora. Let's go pick that. Some sodium. Phew. It's a good thing we got those hazmat gauntlets, right? There's another base with a portal right there. I don't even know where we're at. Where's our ship? I didn't even think about that. What happened to our ship? Where's our ship at? It's that way, 500 units away from us. Oh, man, we got to run over there. Are you serious? I guess we could start scanning some stuff while we're going this way. I want to run down here and check out this guy's little base. Uh-oh. What is that? Get back, Jack. There's hostile creatures on this planet. Be careful. Look at there. Come on, power on. There's insufficient power. Oh, there you go. I see what's going on. Pew. And we could go to the space station or wherever from here if we want to. Okay, we're not going to do that. We're going back to our starship. Where's our starship? 500 units this way. Oh, there's another hostile creature. We'll blast him. Don't mess with me, Jack. I'm telling you. We need to get back to our starship. Oh, man, look at all the hostile creatures around here. Back up now. See, it's a good thing we got this new multi-tool. This new multi-tool, man, I tell you what, just with the mining beam, some creatures don't go down very fast, let me tell you. Look at this mining beam. Whoop, took that pure ferrite out like nobody's business. Let's scan that. It'll mine a lot faster and takes a lot longer to get hot. So now we could start gathering up some materials, but I want to get to our ship as quickly as possible. Let's scan what we can as we're going along. There's all kinds of creatures here. Look, we're getting them. How many is that? 5 of 7? Look, 239,000 for that last creature. Ooh, what's that over there? Is that a base over there too? Yes, it is, boys and girls. Man, they're keeping it busy around here, right? And we got that exosuit upgrade, that A-class module. That really helps us out too. Come on, let's get an S-class. Can we get an S-class, please? We got an A-class hyperdrive. That's even good too. Come on. Look at this. Somebody literally built their base right here, and it's a big one. You know me, I have to go inside and I gotta look at everybody's base. But what I'm doing is coming over here first so we can get the goodies. And see, now we can open up them barrels and we get the stuff out of that too. It was condensed carbon. Perfect. So we're picking up some stuff now. We're almost done. Let's open this up. Hopefully we can get a, come on, S-class module. Got to keep our fingers crossed. We're almost done with phase 2. Look at this, crash ship parts and stuff here too. All right, let's go back into first person and collect that because we can't dig in the dirt because somebody built their base here. Look, we can even call in a Minotaur. We don't have that yet, but that's okay. We'll get that eventually in another phase. Ooh, what do they got here? Copper. Look at that. Copper. 10,000 copper. You know I'm taking that. I know this is a no-no. You can take it if you want or not. I don't care. That's up to you. I'm taking it because we need it for chromatic metal. Ooh, look. That's cool. All right, what else we got in here? There's yeah. Here's a galactic trade terminal. Let's pick up what materials we possibly can. Need a couple more of these since we use those fighting the Sentinels. There's paraffinium, uranium. I don't know if we need any of that right now, but can we sell anything? Let's see what we got to sell. Do we have anything to sell? Hoping for some big money here. Some raw steak, we can sell that, 11 grand. It's feline liver, we'll get rid of that. Anything else? Nope, not even in our starship. We can't look in our starship. What do we got in our starship to sell? Let's check our starship. Let's see, I don't see anything to sell. Oh, we can sell the larval cores in our starship. Yes, let's take that, throw that into our exosuit. We'll take this writhing manuscript into our exosuit. Let's see, we got everything else. Everything else we're keeping. So, oh, no, we got Viking effigy, a Gek effigy. Look at there. Okay, that looks good. Let's go into the trade terminal and we'll now sell this stuff. So this frees up some slots in our inventory. That's the only reason I'm doing this. I know I took up a little bit of space in the Interceptor because I was collecting somebody else's materials. Viking effigy, larval cores, 347,000. So we got that money. Get relics out of there. Good. Okay, perfect. And what's sad is on bases like this, they've got plants growing in here, and you got to be careful what plants you pick up. Let's pick this up. We can sell those. Sac venom. Oh, look at this. They got lots of sac venom in here. Oh man, this is a lot of money right here, boys and girls. Now you don't have to pick this stuff. I do because I want to make a few bucks. That's okay. We'll just rush through this real fast and see what we get. Back over. Ooh, look. Look at all the barrels and stuff. Oh, look, and there's even a creature wanting to kill us here. Get away. Now you can collect all these boxes and stuff like that. This makes us money, materials, and whatever else. Boy, they really built enough here. Okay, that's enough, Dale. Let's get out of here. Stay on task, Dale. Stay on task. We're almost done with this. Let's go. Sell. Sac venom. $3 million right there. Boom, we got that. What else we got in here to sell? I know we picked up a few things. I just want to go through real fast and get rid of what we don't need. Gek relic, Korvax casing. Yeah, get rid of all that stuff. Good. Good. Now our inventory's empty. That's our starship. What's our inventory look like? Yeah. Let's install the scatter blaster into our multi-tool. This way we get those out of our inventory. There we go. Now look, our multi-tool says 4,000 with that scatter blaster. If we put that into the supercharged slot, that tool will be bad. Okay, that goes in the starship. This will be installed into the starship. Let's put that there. We'll put this here. Watch our hyperdrive range. Look at that. 1,237 on that hyperdrive range. That's nice. Okay, let's go back in here. Move this over. Bloop. Take that. We only bought 5 plasma. We are out completely. That's ridiculous. I didn't even realize we used it all. Put that in a starship. Okay. Now we got a scatter blaster. Where's our starship? It's right there. We can use the pad here to call it in. And let's see, what's our expedition say? Phase 2. All we got to do is reach the second rendezvous. Specialized warp blueprints. We will collect that. And we need to go to rendezvous 2, boys and girls. Look at there, we get the cadmium drive, the emerald drive, and the indium drive. Now we need to install those into our starship as well. This way we can go to a blue star system or a yellow star system and find some robotic creatures. Look there, did we get that creature over there? I don't think we did. I'm trying to scan every creature possible, boys and girls. All right, let's jump in. We jumped out. We made that save already. So let's get out of here and head up into space. Let's find the space station because we haven't been to this space station before. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, we're coming into the station real fast. You can take the portal back to where we came from before to keep us on track with the rendezvous course, because I know that portal took us a good distance from rendezvous 2 or 3. We need to go to rendezvous 2, but I want to come up here into the store and buy what we can. This is a Viking system, so get your nanites. And let's see, I think there is carbon in here. We need that. The pugnium is most important. And mordite, we don't really need that. Silicate powder, no. Fecium. So all this stuff is here at every space station if you guys want it. Okay, on this side is the trade terminal. The other side is the portal. The teleporter, so we could teleport back to the system we were in. Me personally, I'm going to come over here. We're going to jump in our ship. We're going to go out into space. And we're going to see how far rendezvous 2 is from our current location. If it's too far, then we'll turn around, come back in, and use the teleporter to get back. So let's go in, shkabloop, and see how far we are from rendezvous 2. Oh, look at that. We are so close to rendezvous 2. We don't have any warp fuel. So let's recharge our warp engines. Do we have any hyperdrive fuel? No, we do not. We have to make some hyperdrive fuel. So let's make some warp hypercores. Since we got that antimatter and storm crystals, let's make 3 of those. Kaboink. And then we take one of those and drop that into our warp engine. And now it's recharged and we can go to rendezvous 2, boys and girls. And since we hit the space station, we can come back to this system later if we have to. All right, now we made it into the system with Rendezvous 2. Rendezvous point is right over there. Let's fly into the space station so we can land here and we don't lose this space station. We can come back right away. Yeah, we'll jump in, jump out, jump back in, and we will head to Rendezvous 2, boys and girls. Here we go. We made our little save here. We can come back to the station after we leave Rendezvous 2. There we go. And I will see you guys over there at the landing spot. All right, we're coming into the landing zone, which is at a trade terminal on this planet, which is nice. So we get a trade terminal if you need to do anything while you're here. Now, I know people have built their bases all around this area, so you can check out their bases. You can gather up materials or whatever you need. Perfect. We reach Rendezvous 2, boys and girls. We have completed the second phase of the expedition. Perfect. Let's go into our, let's go into our inventory. We're going to throw out a save beacon right here, and we're going to save it. I want to tell you, thank you for tuning in. If you guys haven't done it yet, don't forget to hit that like button. We're going to collect the rewards from Rendezvous 2, which is 300 Quicksilver, Starship Inventory Slots 3, and Residual Goop 512. So let's take that, we'll gather that up, and we'll get 3 inventory slots in our Starship here. So we'll put one here. We'll apply that. We'll put one there and one there. Perfect. That way, we opened up some slots in our Starship Technology Zone. Let's get through that. That's completion of phase 2, boys and girls. So we get Starship Wreckage Base Parts. That was those crash ships we seen at that person's base just sitting in the dirt everywhere. Now we collect that. All right. So let's pick up let's hit the save beacon again. We'll pick this up. And that is the completion of phase 2. I know it was a lot of running around and extra stuff going on in this episode, boys and girls, but now we're set up. We got ourselves a Sentinel Interceptor, which is pretty nice. It's a B class. Well, no, it's a C class, excuse me. And we got ourselves a Sentinel Multitool, which is a B class now. And that helped us out quite a bit. So now we got a pretty powerful weapon. We got ourselves a pretty decent starship. And we completed every step in phase 2. And in the next episode, we're going to do phase 3. That should be pretty quick. Plus phase 4 we will start on. And we're charting waypoints as we go along. We've already got 6 of 12. We need to discover 5 ancient ruins. So we're going to have to start looking for those pretty soon. And what I want to do is go all the way back to, I believe, phase 1 or phase 2. And there is a planet there that is like a paradise planet. And you can walk around on that planet, not worry about the weather, the storms, or anything. And we can find ruins all over there. But we will continue with that. We still got 1 reward left in the Starship inventory slots, another 3 slots for our Starship. We'll collect that later. I don't want to collect that right away because we got other things that we need to put into our Starship. We've got quite a bit of stuff to collect. We need to gather some ancient bones, so we need to find a planet with some ancient bones on it as well in the next phase. Restore a crash ship, which we already did. Discover 3 robotic life forms. That means in our Starship, we're going to have to install all the way up to an indium drive. So we need to install the cadmium drive first. And that's going to take 3 wiring looms and some chromatic metal. We need a lot of chromatic metal, boys and girls. And we need to install the emerald drive, which we need cadmium. And then we need to install the indium drive, which we're doing right now. Okay, we got that taken care of. We got a bunch of extra stuff in our inventory here. This is all for our starship. Most of this stuff is, I should say. So we're pretty well set up. But I want to tell you guys, thanks again. We'll jump in, jump out real quick. I got to keep making that save every time we do something. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you made it this far through. Let's say the words heck yeah in the comments below to let me know that you made it all the way to this point in the video. I really appreciate it, and I want to see who's out there really watching and who's just turning me on to watch and listen to in the background. So type heck yeah in the comments and give me a thumbs up, and I appreciate you guys sticking with me through this expedition. But until then, I want you to stay safe, stay sexy, and peace out.